Hello, my name is Joe. Welcome to the Joe is Hungry channel, grilled to perfection right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I wanted to give a special shout out to everybody that participated in the food poll yesterday because you're sending me to Chipotle to check out their new digital only menu item, the Quesadilla Fajita menu lineup. I've got a confession to make. I've never been to Chipotle. I was gonna go 8 or 9 years ago, but in 2015, the Chipotle E. coli outbreak started. And that was it for me. No way, not happening. Today, you have spoken, so it's time for me to face my demons and put my toe in the water and try out one of these new Chipotle fajitas. There are 5 new quesadilla combinations on the digital only menu. Steak quesadilla with fajita veggies, that's what we're doing today. Chicken quesadilla with fajita veggies. Barbacoa quesadilla with fajita veggies. Carnitas Quesadilla and Sofritas Quesadilla with fajita veggies. Each one of these quesadilla fajitas include cheese and flour tortilla, your choice of meat, that should be obvious, Sofritas or fajita veggies, and all this includes your choice of 3 sides. Fresh tomato salsa, tomatillo green chili salsa, sour cream brown rice and pinto beans, roasted chili corn salsa, tomatillo red chili salsa, white rice, black beans, and chipotle honey vinaigrette. I had a sour cream brown rice and pinto beans. My steak quesadilla with fajita veggies weighs in at 1,270 calories. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. The other quesadillas vary in price. I have that on the screen and in the description below. The one I ordered will lighten your wallet to the tune of $10.75 before taxes in Georgia, and this does not include a drink. Is this plate a good deal? We won't know until later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the relative fast food price per ounce. So I'm throwing caution into the wind. I have my cell phone out, my ordering app open, and it's time to head on over to Chipotle in Calhoun, Georgia. I had a digital pickup for Joseph.
All right, that's the order right after this one. I'll do.
Could I get, you know, the little trays that the order that those things come in?
Yeah.
Can you hand me one empty?
You want one of those but empty?
Yeah.
Little trays? Okay,
Yeah, that's all. I've got my quesadillas. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Quesadilla number 1 comes in at 151.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Quesadilla number 2 comes in at 167.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Chipotle, that's pretty good temperature for scoop station food. I don't think I'm gonna have any contamination problems here. I'm feeling a little bit more at ease. So Chipotle, you pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So now it's time to get down and dirty. So let's head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Steak quesadilla number 1 weighs in at 1 pound, 4.20 ounces. Steak quesadilla number 2 weighs in at 1 pound, 2.40 ounces, or 520 grams. Keep in mind, this includes the sides. If you add them both together, do the math, you come up with a semi-reasonable 56 cents an ounce. So now it's time for the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It's fairly reasonable priced. I went to the drive-thru. They were pleasant, moved me through quickly, didn't give me any trash over me filming, but they didn't give me any silverware. Fortunately, I have a plastic spoon. So that only leaves one thing to do, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
The bite of the apple found in Eden. Oh, 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 man is never sleeping. Are you about for the light? Oh, a sweet stimulation. Guess this is your station. Welcome to the city, where the girls are pretty and the boys
This is mildly spicy. I was being naive and not expecting heat. It's about a 4.0 on the 1 to 10 Joe heat meter. The sour cream is real and goes well with the quesadilla fajita, although I could use a little bit more. Shocker alert. The pinto beans taste weird and leave a metallic aftertaste. Dollars to Donuts, these things came in a can and were reheated. If you know, leave it in the comments. If you have an explanation, let me know. The brown rice is a little dry and under-seasoned. If that's a big problem for you, mix the brown rice and the beans together for a little flavor mitigation. I'm not a fan of the recycled cardboard tray. I get bleed through in less than 25 minutes. The melted cheese and the cooked bell peppers make a good flavor combination and go well with the meat. Although the meat has a good flavor, it's a little bit tough with the occasional unchewable gristle, which makes for a nasty little surprise, with you having to decide whether to pick it out of your mouth in public or take one for the team and swallow it on down. It makes me wonder whether they got their meat from the same place Arby's and Hardee's did when they sourced their latest iteration of prime rib. In spite of that, it's still a good little meal for the price. If I did it again, which I probably won't, I would get different side veggies and probably bring my own sour cream. I would figure some way of mitigating the heat and eat inside to avoid the recycled melting cardboard container. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you all don't know my score, my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that all too familiar slippery slope to the pits and depths of food hell. So let's go ahead and give this thing the score that it really deserves. Plenty of food for the money. The meat could have been better. I'll go 6-2 on this one. That's my number. This is my review, and hopefully we'll see you all again in the next video.